Hey guys, I just wanted to go ahead and make this video. This is kind of going to be like my introduction slash like welcome to the channel video. It's a little bit about me, a little about my bike, and a little of just a couple thoughts of mine. So this is my 2017 CBR 500R. It's got about, I bought it on Facebook for $5,000, used. It was 6,000 miles on the odometer. I paid for it. I just recently graduated high school, and I'm an HVAC technician, so I kind of worked my ass off to pay for this bike. So, and me being at the time and being in high school, having a car and a motorcycle, for me, and the amount of hours I worked and the amount of hard effort I put in to buy this means a lot to me. I know some people are a lot further than I am at my age. And props to those people for succeeding. But that's my bike. It's got some Puig adjustable levers. I painted the hydro dip the foot pegs with red. I got a EK red chain with some Vortex front and rear sprockets. Still has the factory pads and rotors, calipers. And I just removed the muffler. I'm planning on buying a Hot Bodies MGP racing exhaust for it here in the future, so that should be coming soon. But that's the bike. A little bit about me: I'm a newer rider. I've been riding for a couple of months now. I recently, in the past few weeks, laid my bike down because of a careless, inattentive driver who was distracted on her phone. I was in a roundabout and she came in, and me being a newer rider, hit the brake a little too hard, and dropped it. It slid, hit her car a little bit, and then went into the curb. And she ended up just taking off after that. She didn't bother to stop or see if I was okay or anything like that. Luckily, some guy in an apartment heard me go down, and he came out and helped me get the bike up and made sure I was okay to go home. But that being said, the recent video that I posted about the guy crossing the line on the highway, not using his mirror, I read the video was posted in a Moto Madness video, so shout out to him for posting that. And someone made a comment saying that it was a little hyper reactive and it kind of made me look ignorant, and it kind of was like embarrassing. So I went ahead and took the video down because the guy did make a valid point. And I, talked with him in the comments, letting him know it was a valid point, and I'm a newer rider, and because of somebody being inattentive and causing me to crash, I'm a little hypersensitive to people coming into my lane. So when they start to get close to that line or start to come over that line and I'm still there or approaching, I tend to just hit a little rev bomb. Even though it is 2-cylinder, it's really not that loud. It just has no pipe and a stock cat. It's kind of the closest thing that I have. It's like the immediate reaction, just pull the clutch in and rev it. And then some other guys saying that rev bombing a 2-cylinder is not a good idea and it's not as loud as a horn. So I'll take that as some constructive criticism and advice, and I'll go ahead and apply that to my riding skills. But like the people who made the comments on that video, like some guys said, you should stick to riding the bus. You're not prepared for the open road. Stuff like that. It just kind of makes people look stupid. You're sitting behind a computer screen at home typing some dumb stuff on someone's video who just started YouTube. And I get it. People have mouths and people are internet trolls. But, this thing you got to deal with. Especially starting a YouTube channel or something like this, where not everybody understands and not everybody likes it. And there was some other kid saying, like, go home and tell your mommy that the motorcycle she bought you is too much for you and you want to sell it. Last time I checked, the only guy in the comments that actually said anything, there was only one guy out of the 4 of those people that actually rides a motorcycle, because he had a picture of his bike and his name had ZX10R in it. So I know for a fact he rides a motorcycle, and he didn't put anything dumb or childish in there. All he said was, that bike is embarrassed by you, probably because I'm revving it and stuff like that rather than using the horn. But yet again, he's a rider. He understands, and he knows. He's probably old enough to not be childish either. But like, I don't like comments getting to my head. I don't let people bother me. You know, people have mouths, and people like to, you know, spread stuff on the internet because they're behind a computer screen, stuff they wouldn't say in person. So to those people who don't ride motorcycles and are basement bums, you can keep that stuff to yourself, because that stuff doesn't bother me. The only reason I'm making this video is kind of just to welcome people to the channel, even though it's not a big channel, and kind of just explain my bike, a little bit about me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys today. To anybody who has been riding for a while, and has any tips, advice, or constructive criticism to any of my videos, please feel free to put that in the comments so I can go ahead and read those. If it's something that I plan on either doing or improving on, I will like your comment, and I will definitely say thank you and I appreciate your comment, because I'm a newer rider and I still have to learn just like everybody else does. So everybody's got to start somewhere, and I appreciate anybody who leaves a comment with some advice. So yeah, other than that, you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and yeah.